Moving forward to supersize your business. How do you know if you're making progress? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom for today is moving forward. Moving forward is a pretty modern idiom, which it seems like the more modern the idiom, the harder it is to track down where it originated. Maybe because there's so much information available in this day and age, there's so much to sift through. It's hard to say, okay, where did it first start? Now, progress, making progress, moving forward. Moving forward means we're making progress. We are, it indicates that we're advancing. We're going in the direction that we want to go. This idiom, I like it because I always want to be moving toward what it is that I want personally. And our state motto, I'm from Wisconsin, and our state motto is forward. So it's been around at least since 1848 when they came up, and way before then, because a state and a group of individuals decided to make it their state motto. I was going to have a copy of the old blue books. There used to be, and I don't even know if they make them anymore. Haven't been to a library in a while to see, but they used to have what was called the blue book. And the blue books had all the different information about a particular state. And I remember my mom and dad were active in our local government. And so we always had a copy of the state blue book, and it came out, I think, every few years, if not every year. Back in the day before the internet, that was the only way to communicate things. But our state motto, just, you could find that out there. That's how I learned what our state motto was. Not like people are running around, say, the show me state for Missouri, or I think that's Missouri's. So each state does still have a motto, but I'm not sure how popular, how much they use it. So how do we know we're moving forward? What are some ways to figure out if we're moving in the direction we want our company to do? Now, with business, it's really easy because it's a measurable thing, right? We look at key performance indicators, financial indicators. Financial performance is one of the best ways and it's easy to set goals for financial marks, right? And then break those down into little bite-sized pieces in order to achieve them for our businesses. And we either hit it or we didn't, right? At the end of the year, if you only look at your numbers annually, and I will admit there have been businesses that I've run in my life when I only looked at those results annually or as an investor, etc. But we can look at revenue, we can look at profit, we can look at return on investment of different projects and things that we do. We can look at cash flow. I highly recommend we look at all those things as we're running and growing and supersizing our business. We can measure, I'm going to share 5 of these things, 5 things that I think, and based on my past experience, it's important to be looking at and measuring on some frequency in order to grow and build and supersize our business. Customer satisfaction. If we're not meeting our customers' needs, if we're not solving their problems, if we don't know that they're satisfied with how we're doing that and continually improving how we work with them and the experience that they're having, we are probably going to struggle. And I say that not lightly, because chances are if we're not doing that, we're going to fail. Thirdly, employee satisfaction and retention. One of the things I've always done in my businesses, whether I did it formally or not, was pay attention to employee turnover. And when people were leaving, why were they leaving? Were they leaving for a reason that was better for them? Were they moving to a different industry? Were they getting a better job with more responsibility that would help them grow and become a better version of themselves? I always cheer that on, because I always wanted people to say, okay, I'm in this position. If there isn't a place for me to grow here, I need to go somewhere else where I can grow. And so we want to look at how satisfied are our current employees, because guess what? If your employees aren't very satisfied, if they're dissatisfied with hardly or almost anything in your organization, and they're not telling you, heaven forbid, they might be telling your customers, or they might be telling your competition, or they might be not working to the best of their abilities. They might not be, giving their best effort, and that means your customers aren't getting the best experience, and your financial results are going to be impacted. Fourth, we want to look at market share. Now, it depends on your business and the size of your business. We usually carve out a little piece of the market that we want to control and be really powerful and the number one provider in, the king in our little categories. Talk about niches a lot in marketing and things. And we want to know, what is our market share in that? Now, sometimes it's hard to measure market share depending on how carved out your niche is and how big the market is. But if we can get an idea of that and look at that compared to other businesses in our industry, it gives us an indicator of whether we're moving in the right direction or not. If we're losing market share, we definitely need to be taking some corrective action. And finally, the fifth thing that I like to look at and pay attention to, and this is another one that's difficult to measure, is innovation. Are we being innovative? Meaning, are we finding creative solutions to problems, both internally and for our customers to solve? Are we finding new ways of doing things, new ways of looking at things that are more powerful? Number one, it gives us a competitive advantage. Number two, it serves our customers better. Number three, it gets our people excited about working with us. And number four, it impacts all of the above and customer retention as well, but employee retention as well as our financial results. So I would love to know, do you look at these 5 areas when you're looking at the results of your business, or are there others that you look at as well? Share in the comments below, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.